The odds of a baseball card product always define whether or not that product is going to be a very good set or not. 2024 Top Series 2 comes out 2 days from now, and we are going to dive deep into the best way to buy 2024 Top Series 2 based off the odds. So, what's going on, guys? It's Grip Rip, and before we get into it, let's talk about the giveaway real quick. So, at 9,000 subscribers, we are giving away hobby packs of the newest product. Could be Series 2, because we're very close. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications for all the content on the channel, and last but not least, leave a comment in the comment section of this video and countless others on who you think your All-Star representative is going to be on your favorite team at the All-Star break. And I'll pick the winner once we hit 9,000 subscribers. So there's that. Shouldn't be too long from now. We're literally just about to hit 8,800. So probably somewhere by the end of this month, we'll probably hit 9,000. So that's really cool. The goal is 10,000 by the end of the year. I think we'll definitely hit that. It looks absolutely certain to me that we will. So we'll see. So let's get into it. So Series 2 comes out. We are 2 days away, right? We are 2 days away from 2024 Top Series 2, aka probably one of the most controversial Series 2 sets in history. And if you don't know why I'm saying that, go check out my other videos. I just posted one yesterday, as a matter of fact. 3 big rookie names, technically 4, are in the set, not as base cards, but as short prints, and then 1 is an autograph. So, very controversial decisions, man. A lot of collectors are not happy about it. Especially if you're a Rangers, Brewers, or Padres fan. I would be pissed off. But, that's up to you. That's how you feel, right? So, today we are going to be going over the odds of this product. And how we're going to be doing it is we are going to be looking at the gold parallels, aka the easiest numbered parallel that you can find in any Topps release out of 2024 this year, because it's 2024, right? So how we do this is we go over every single format, and I think we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different formats of Series 2, which is kind of crazy, to be honest with you. And I have the gold parallel odds of every single format. And we're going to come to a conclusion at the end of this video on what format, based off of the gold odds, is the best way to go to buy Series 2. So if you haven't pre-ordered any Series 2 yet or bought any Series 2 yet, this video is for you to make up your mind to see which version you potentially want to go for. Because typically, here's how it works. The easier it is to pull gold parallel also means the easier it is to pull, a blue shimmer or an out of 299 or whatever, right? So let's get into it. So we're just going to go right down the list according to the odds on Topps.com. So we're going to start out with hobby, and then down the line we'll go to fat pack. So I wrote this down on a notebook how it was left to right. So hobby, we'll start with that because that's the first one they showed, is 1 in 16. 1 in 16 for a hobby box, which of course is like $90, $100, wherever you buy it from, right? So you're guaranteed 1 a box. Okay, that's good. But it's a 24-pack box, so you have what? Another, 8 chances per se to pull another one. So it says 1 in 16. You could technically pull 2. There's a 1 in 4 chance, if my math adds up correctly in my head, that you do have a box with 2 golds. But most of you will have a box with 1 gold. So you are guaranteed 1 gold, and the price, again, is like $100. So 1 gold for $100, that's kind of steep. That's really steep compared to some other options we got here, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? Jumbo. Jumbo box is 1 in 4. Okay. Again, 10 packs in the jumbo. So you are technically guaranteed to pull 2 golds out of 2024 with a chance of an additional one with the extra 2 packs in there. If I recall correctly, I think the gold odds for jumbos in Series 1 were like 1 in 6. So you are guaranteed to pull 2 this time. Why that is, in case you guys don't know, is the print run, apparently, rumor has it, is about 500,000 in Series 2 per base card. I don't know what it was for Series 1. Definitely a lot more than that, I would think. So the print run for Series 2 is a lot smaller than it was in Series 1. So for update, just down the line for update real quick, we might get into the 400, 300,000s for update, which I don't particularly like because that set is going to be really good and a lot of people are going to buy it up real quick and it might be hard to find, which we'll talk about definitely down the line whenever we get close to that set. But either way, jumbos are 1 in 4, 2 guaranteed with a, I guess, 20% chance, 10 divided by 5 or whatever is 2, right? So, yeah, decent. Not the best, though. Hanger box. Now, this is where it gets interesting right here. 1 in 6. 1 in 6 hanger boxes contains a gold parallel. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I will anyways. That's the best format for golds on this list. So, if anything indicates off that 1 in 6 chance, Series 1 was 1 in 9, by the way. So they reduced it by 33%, which is actually a pretty big reduction in terms of, chances, in my eyes at least. 1 in 6. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. So if you want to put a money amount to that, depending on where you buy your hanger boxes, it's like $11. So like $66 theoretically to pull a gold. Obviously, if you buy like a bulk of like 10 hanger boxes, obviously there's a big chance you could pull like 2 or 3 golds. Just because it's 1 in 6 doesn't mean you could buy 2. And maybe if you buy 2 hanger boxes, those 2 have gold. So obviously, luck is a big factor into this. But 1 in 6, not bad. Not bad at all for Series 2. Next, we got the Fat Pack. And the Fat Pack is probably the worst. So we just went from the best to probably the worst on this list, which is 1 in 20. 1 in 20. Now, I'm terrible at math. I am. I failed math class a lot in high school. Photo math was definitely my best friend through high school, no doubt about it, and college, as a matter of fact. But you take $8 times 20, and anybody can do it with their calculator. I don't have a calculator on me right now, but if you want to take 20 times 8, that's like what, 200 something bucks? So theoretically, it could take you up to 200 and let's say 240. That might be it. I don't know. I'm terrible at math. But at least it's over $200. And that is not good. That is not good at all. I said it once for Series 1, and I'll say it again for Series 2. I would not buy the Fat Packs at all. And we'll talk all about that tomorrow with Watch Before You Buy. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video, right? Fat Packs, I wouldn't bother. Truly would not bother with them at all, okay? Next, we got the Blaster Box, which is 1 in 36. So roughly about 1 in 4-ish boxes, maybe 5. Again, take 27 times 4. That's over $100. So theoretically, your odds are just the same about money-wise compared to a hobby box. So if you look at it like that, so if you ask yourselves this question, do I buy a hobby box or 4 blaster boxes? hobby box, to me, is the correct answer. And you get a guaranteed hit, and you get a guaranteed silver pack in there as well. So, based off of that, blasters have similar odds to what it is with a hobby box with monetary statistics. So make that decision yourself. Sure, you get more cards with blasters. Like if you bought 4 blasters compared to a hobby box, sure, you get more cards and base cards, right? If you want to complete the set, fine, right? But in terms of odds, hobby is better than 4 blaster boxes. So keep that in mind as well, okay? Next, we got the giant box and monster box. So let me explain the difference between these two real quick, because the odds are both the same. So just bear with me. The giant box is the Target box, and the monster box is the Walmart box. So these are technically both the same thing, but in the odds, it's listed as 2 different entities. For what reason, I don't know. Now, if you do a comparison between the monster and the giant box, they look different. Like, one is, like, skinny and, like, slim, and the other one's wide. So, if you know what I mean, if you've seen it before, you understand what I'm talking about. They look different, but it's the same thing. So, again, odds are 1 in 31. Which is roughly, I do believe, 1 in every 2. And they're about, I think they're $50 on the dot. So again, 50 times 2 is 100. We're seeing a little pattern here. It's about $100-ish in blasters to pull a gold, $100-ish in hobby box to pull a gold, and now $100-ish for giant boxes and monster boxes of Series 2. So take that information how you do whatever, but same odds for both. We're seeing a little pattern here, which I'll talk about in the end of the video. Next, we got the Super Box. The Super Box is returning for Series 2. Now, last year, I do want to point out, the Monster Box, or the Super Box, I should say, which is that Pokemon-style box, right, with the pin, the shimmer cards, the 10 packs, right? They didn't do that for Series 2 last year. They only did it for Series 1 and Update last year. This year, so far, they did it for Series 1 and 2. Chances are, most likely, Update is also going to get the Super Box, I would assume. It would just be stupid not to have that. But either way, the odds of a Super Box are 1 in 32. 1 in 32. So not really the best. Considering the fact you get 10 packs, right? So 10 packs, chances are you have to buy at least 3. But if you're not lucky, there's a 4th, because obviously 3 times 10 is 30. It's 1 in 32. So chances are, if your luck is terrible, you have to buy 4 of these things to get a gold, which is obviously not good. I think the price of these are $40, by the way, or $50. So take that math. It's like $150 to pull a singular gold out of these super boxes. So odds-wise, not good at all. Probably the second worst, definitely the second worst option for that on this list. And then we have one more configuration left. We have one more left, and that is the Fanatics box. So the Fanatics box, again, just like Series 1, is returning. I believe they're on the site right now. I could be wrong, but I swear I saw an advertisement for them. So they should be up, I would assume, soon if they're not already. But the odds of that is 1 in 35. So it's 1 pack easier compared to the blaster box. Of course, they're the same thing. The difference between the blaster box and the Fanatics box is you get aquas in there that are guaranteed 1 per pack. So, that's the only difference. Same amount of cards, same amount of packs. The price is the same too, by the way. It's just you get aquas instead of Stars of MLB. Stars of MLB, by the way, are returning. So, terrible, but it just is what it is at this point, right? So, with that being said, we have gone over every single format for the gold parallel of Series 2. What is the best format? I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. Hanger boxes. And it's funny because hanger boxes were actually the best format to buy last year with Series 2 as well. So we're kind of replicating that formula. So if I were you, and if you want the best bang for your buck, I would buy hanger boxes, which I assume you could find at Target this week. I assume. I could be wrong on that. But typically, they have actually done a really good job with getting retail out the same week as hobby now. It used to be like a couple weeks difference, but now it's like spot on the same time. So hanger boxes are probably the best way to go about it. But again, we'll talk about this tomorrow more in depth. But it's what you want to get out of it, right? Do you want to complete the set the easiest? Do you want to parallel chase? If you want to parallel chase, hanger boxes are the best option, no doubt about it. Monetary-wise and effectiveness. The effectiveness is probably the best that format has to offer, right? So either way, guys, that is all I got for you. That is all I got for you in this video today. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that video. I always love doing these videos. Of course, tomorrow we're going to be coming at you with a watch before you buy, or we dive deep into every single one of these formats, packs, cards, price, everything. So we'll go in that tomorrow. And on Wednesday, we got my favorite video I do for every set, Top 10 Most Valuable, which is my favorite video to do with any set. So come back on Wednesday, and you'll see my face on the computer screen going over the top 10 most valuable. So hopefully you guys do enjoy that. But before we get into the next to last pack, we have 2 packs of Bowman left. Before we get into the next to last pack, let me tell you about today's sponsor of the video. So this video is sponsored by SeatGeek. So SeatGeek is the official ticket market of Major League Baseball, and we have partnered up to deliver huge savings for you guys. So click the link down below, download the app, use my promo code GRIPANDRIP, that is all one word, to save $20 off of your first order. Again, that only works if you've never purchased off of SeatGeek.com before. So huge shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring my video and this channel. And of course, if you use my code, let me know and I'll give you a shout out in a future video. So there is that. So huge thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring my channel. So here we go, man. Next to last pack of Bowman. And if you missed yesterday's video, we pulled a good one. We pulled an out of 50. What is it? I can't even see the name here. It's Carlos Silva for the Twins first out of 50. Gold shimmer. So honestly, don't expect to pull anything in this pack. To be honest. As you could see, I mean, we really aren't. I mean, I think my autograph chase is over. We tried so hard to pull an autograph this year, did not do it. It's funny because my brother opened one and literally pulled an autograph, his one and only box he opened. But me, on the other hand, not so much. So let's see what we got here. Max Scherzer, Christian Yelich, Freddie Freeman, Pete Alonso, Bryce Harper. We got Blake Snell. We got Noelvi Marte, which is like the 3rd time I pulled this card, like literally no joke. Wish they would have made a Paul Skeens one of these, but I guess it's just obviously too late because he wasn't. This product, I think, came out, was it before or after his debut? I like to say this product came out after. I don't remember, but either way, let's see here. We have Garcia, Cerna. Tamar Johnson, he's probably on the trade block low-key for the Pirates. Pirates might actually trade this guy. He's back. This guy was the 4th overall pick in 2022. Let me tell you something real quick, right? And this is the Jackson Holiday draft class, right? He was the 4th overall pick. He can't get out of low A. He is batting like 190. So, 4th overall pick in the 2022 draft. And he's, let's look at his odds or his stats. Look at his stats. Not really that good, man. Not really that good for a 4th overall pick. So, Tamar Johnson looking to be on the trade block, and the Pirates are going to try to add at the deadline this year. So there's our two Chromes, no first, unfortunately, but who knows, man? Who knows? But either way, guys, I'm getting out of here. Let me know what you think about 2024 Top Series 2. Are you excited? Are you not? What are you looking forward to? Would love to hear what you guys have to think in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video.